Hi friends, how are you all? Friends, today I'll tell you something very important regarding your profession. Now, from a blank chart, how you can decode things about your profession. Okay friends, so today we'll discuss that. Alright, so what do you mean by a blank chart? A blank chart is a chart wherein you have, the zodiac signs, but you don't have any planets there. So you will just come to know what is the ascendant lord, or you'll come to know the ascendant sign. That's it. And you have the other zodiac signs in all the 12 houses, but obviously you don't have any planets there. So such a chart we can refer to as a blank chart. So even from your ascendant sign we can decode so many things about your profession. So today's video is going to be very interesting, friends. Do subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, do hit the like button, and let us now start get into the discussion. And I will show you a few charts also a little while later. Alright friends, now from Aries sign to Pisces sign, if you have Aries sign in the ascendant, or if you have from Aries to Taurus, Aries, Taurus, through Gemini, through all the other signs up till Pisces. So all the 12 zodiac signs, very quickly I'll tell you certain things about your profession. Tell me whether it resonates with you, and if it is so, let me know in the comment box. Alright, so we'll begin with Aries. Okay, the first sign. We know that in the chart of the cosmic man, or in the Kalpurush Kundli or birth chart, the first sign is always Aries. It begins with Aries. So Aries is sign number 1, zodiac sign 1. So if you have Aries, if you are an Aries ascendant, then definitely Capricorn sign will fall in the 10th house, obviously. Now, why Capricorn, friends? Because we are talking about profession. In the chart of the cosmic man, Capricorn rules the 10th house of profession. So definitely we have to look at the Capricorn sign, where the Capricorn sign is placed in your chart. Alright? Okay, so what you'll do, friends, it is in the 10th house. The 10th house is ruled naturally by Saturn, and in the chart of an Aries ascendant it will be ruled by Saturn. And look at the dignity of Saturn, look at the dignity of the 10th lord and the ascendant lord in the chart. Ascendant lord is Mars in the chart of an Aries ascendant. Look at the dignity of Saturn and the 10th lord. If they are well placed, or more or less well placed, then definitely the native will be very serious about their profession. Okay, they will be very, unless there is some serious affliction, God forbid. Generally, even if there is affliction, there will be, what could be the case could be so that there will be ups and downs. There will be ups and downs. They'll have to encounter a lot of obstacles. But we can say that if it is well placed, then definitely such a person, an Aries ascendant, will be very serious about their profession, because Capricorn is now ruling the 10th house of profession itself. They'll be very serious. They will love to be methodical. Okay, they'll be work oriented. For them, their profession will be very important in life. It will be very important because in the house of karma, the 10th house, the sign of karma is there. So that will give them a sort of the momentum will be very high. The desire to achieve something in life, to establish themselves in life, and they would be very disciplined also in their work. They would love to gain position, even reputation, authority, even through their work. And they would love to be known. They would love to be recognized. They would love recognition through work, and very methodical and systematic. Then let us go to Taurus ascendant. If you are a Taurus ascendant, then your Capricorn sign will be in your 9th house. You'll be very dutiful about your work. You will look upon your work almost as your it's your religion, as if your karma will be your dharma. Yes, so you will do your duty very religiously. You will do your work very religiously, whatever be your work, whatever be your profession, and you will not adopt unfair means. Again, look at the dignity of the ascendant lord, how the ascendant lord is placed in the chart, and 10th lord. So look at all that, and even Saturn. Then we can say that you'll be very dutiful towards towards your work, and you will shoulder your work responsibilities very well, and with a sense of ethics and morality that you will do, unless there is any serious affliction by any so-called malefic planet. All right, now let's go to Gemini ascendant. If you're a Gemini ascendant, then Capricorn sign will be in your 8th house. Then what will happen, you'll encounter ups and downs in your profession if you're a Gemini ascendant. Yeah, unless if only if your profession is connected to the 8th house. 8th house could be occult knowledge, occult field like astrology, even tarot. 8th house is your even technology. 8th house is insurance. Okay, 8th house is chartered accountancy. 8th house is psychology. Okay, so 8th house is meditation, even yoga. So if it is connected to the 8th house, if your profession is even surgeon, the profession of a surgeon, any kind of investigator, researcher, lawyer, then definitely we can say that to some extent you will get good, definitely you will get good results. Otherwise you will encounter ups and downs in your profession. So profession should be connected to 8th house. Next, that is, let's go to the Cancer ascendant. Cancer ascendant, your Capricorn sign will come to your 7th house. So either this could happen that maybe you met your spouse through your profession. Your spouse is somehow connected to your professional life. This may happen, or you will do very well. Your profession may be connected to independent business. Actually, you'll have to deal with people on a one-on-one level. You have to deal with your customers, or if suppose you're doing a job, or if it's not business but you're doing job, then one thing can happen, friends. You may encounter opposition. Yes, you may encounter opposition at your workplace. This may happen. There will be people who will be always there. There'll be some people who will try to bring you down, who will try to upset you, who will kind of maybe conspire against you. This can happen if you're a Cancer ascendant. So please be careful. Deal with these people, especially if they are seniors. Deal with them very diplomatically and very carefully. Yes, because you have to be careful about your profession. Now let's go to the next ascendant, the Leo ascendant. If you're a Leo ascendant, your Capricorn sign will be in your 6th house. Again, 6th house is the house of conflicts. Okay, clash of opinion, difference of opinion, enemies. You may have enemies at your workplace and all. If your work is connected to any kind of service, especially social service or any noble service, wherein you serve people, like the profession of a doctor, and 6th house is also the house of service and health also, the health service also. So if you're a doctor or a nurse, then it's good. If you're connected to any kind of social service, even teaching is a very noble profession, or you're connected to some NGO, you're doing some social service, it's good. Otherwise, if 6th house, you have to be very routine oriented. You have to be very methodical, very systematic in your work. You have to be very, very punctual. Then you will be able to do well in your profession, because you have this Capricorn sign in the 6th house. So your profession demands that you have to be very sincere, very methodical, very disciplined. That is very important. There is no other option, and very routine bound. You have to be routine bound, then you will get good results. And every day you must do things, on a daily basis, in a routine way you must do things. You will be successful. That is a secret behind the success of any Leo ascendant. They have to be routine bound. All right, then next let us go to, and they should also believe in some sort of charity. If they do that, they will get blessings, and they'll do better in their profession. Now let's go to the next sign, which is suppose you are a Virgo ascendant. If you're a Virgo ascendant, people always, because Virgo people, Mercury is the Lord and is your ascendant Lord, and Virgo people are, always perceived to be very systematic, very work oriented, and they're like very methodical, detail oriented as well. So sometimes people think that they're a little boring and they're always obsessed with work, but wherein the reality is that in the 5th house they have the Capricorn sign. So Virgo ascendant people, they really love their work, because 5th house is the house of happiness. It is the house of pleasure, joy. So you gain, you even love. 5th house is the house of love. So you love your profession. You gain happiness from your profession. You gain true happiness from your profession. especially Virgo ascendants. That's what I can say. Yes, friends. All right. Now let us go to the next ascendant, which is your then Virgo. You can be very creative. Virgo ascendants, they can be very, if you use your creativity in your workplace, you can do well. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, all these things we can say, and you can gain name and fame from your profession, and you can use your education, your knowledge in your profession. The more you use your knowledge, you will do better. Yes. Then let's go to the next ascendant, which is the Libra ascendant. If you're a Libra ascendant, then Capricorn sign will be in your fourth house. Capricorn sign will be in your fourth house if you're a Libra ascendant. So maybe your mother, has inspired you to follow a certain profession. This could be. You are emotionally connected to your profession. It could be. Maybe you work from home. Yes. Or maybe your profession is connected to real estate. Okay, you're working in your homeland, you're working somewhere close to your home. All these things we can say. Your profession may be connected to the fourth house, the natural significators of the fourth house, or the planets which are deeply connected to the fourth house are Moon and Venus. So your profession could be connected to food, it could be connected to restaurants, why not? Yes. So it could be connected to real estate, as I told you, to travel, tourism, even to all of that. Fourth lord, in the fourth house you have the Capricorn sign, and maybe you work because you want to you work because there is a strong emotional motivation behind it. You want to help or you want to look after the people at your house. So that is why you work. From there you get the motivation to work. This could be very true for Libra ascendants. All right. Now next let us go to Scorpio ascendant. If you're a Scorpio ascendant, then Capricorn sign will be in your third house. Third house is the house of communication. Yes, friends, it is the house of communication. It is the house of neighborhood. Maybe you can work somewhere in your neighborhood. Your office may be located nearby, or maybe you need to deal with people who live nearby in your profession. This could be one scenario. Or you need to make use of your communication skills. Yes, and third house is also the house of some obstacles which you may have to encounter. So yeah, you may encounter certain obstacles, but you will overcome them. If you have good communication skills, you can overcome them. But third house is also the house of communication. While you're communicating with people, Scorpio ascendants, if you want to get good results, then be careful. Talk to people properly. Take care of your communication. If your communication is good, you will do very well in your profession, because anyway, Scorpio ascendants, you're very analytical. You tend to analyze people. At times you tend to even judge people. So be careful. When you communicate, be careful while you communicate with people. Don't hurt their feelings. Even if you can find some flaw somewhere, tell them in a very diplomatic way, or tell them in such a way that they don't mind and they improve themselves, so that you maintain a good relationship with the people who are connected to your profession. So take care of your communication, and you can do very well if you are making use of your communication skills in your profession. And if you're a Scorpio ascendant, you can do very well. Just you must know how to make use of your communication skills in a proper manner. That is very important. Saying the right words at the right time, and when it is not needed to say something, or maybe if you say something you might fall in trouble, then better don't communicate such thoughts, then better be analytical and diplomatic. Now let's go to your profession. In the third house you have the Capricorn sign. Communication, there are so many professions which are connected to communication. Journalism, almost all professions. If you're a consultant, if you're a teacher, if you're a journalist, if you're a writer, and also you could be third houses. In the third house we have this planets which are strongly connected to the third house are Mercury and even Mars. So yeah, definitely you could be a mimicry artist, you could be into sports, why not? So in number of predictions we can make. Yeah, so now let's go to the next ascendant, that is your alright, Sagittarius ascendant. If you're a Sagittarius ascendant, then you're Capricorn sign will come in your second house. So your profession, your profession may be connected to your family. Maybe you're doing your family business, it could be, or someone in the family is doing the same profession. It could be, that could be one situation. Or your family supported you a lot, yes, to establish yourself in the, in your professional sphere. You received a lot of support from your family. This could be a situation. So yeah, you have your and second house is also the house of speech. So you need to make use of your speech in your profession. Maybe you need to talk to people, you need to communicate to people, you need to explain things to people, because second house is also the house of speech. Second house is also the house of food. Yeah, all these things. So even if the moon gets exalted, the Taurus sign is there in the chart of the cosmic man. So it could be connected to food, it could be connected to drinks, it could be connected to speech. Why not? So second house, family has played a very big role in your profession. So yeah, all these things we can say. And yeah, so second house, you have the sign, second house, you have your profession. I mean, the Capricorn is in the second house. Yeah, so we can say all these things if you're a Sagittarius ascendant. And like second house, no friends, second house is also the house of wealth. So you will gain wealth from your profession. That also we can say. If you're a Sagittarius ascendant, your profession can enable you to gain wealth, definitely. If Saturn, and if your ascendant lord is well placed, then why not? Even 10th lord, you can gain a lot of money, you can accumulate a lot of money with the help of your profession. Now let's go to Capricorn ascendant. Capricorn ascendant, wow, the sign of Capricorn is in the first house itself. All right, so that shows that you will it's in the first house itself. So what we can say, your profession will be your life. If you're a Capricorn ascendant, your life will revolve around your profession. Yes, it will be very important. You will feel as if your profession is your identity. Your identity is not separate from your profession. So that will be very important for you, your profession. So you'll be very work oriented. As I told you, look at the ascendant lord Saturn and 10th lord, if they're more or less well placed. And definitely, and friends, supposing certain planets are aspecting, so don't think that a planet is always malefic. So even if it's being aspected by Ketu, so if your profession is connected to Ketu, why not? If it's connected to the profession of a surgeon, if you're a surgeon, surgery, then why not? Then it will give you good results. Ketu is also connected to astrology, to occult knowledge. So yeah, we think malefic influence, but yeah, if you're using the energy of the planet which is aspecting, then definitely you will get good results. Right? Yeah, so your profession will be your life, and you'll be very systematic, methodical, work oriented. Definitely, if you're a Capricorn ascendant. Quickly, let's move on to, the video is becoming so long, I'm so sorry friends. Then let's go to Aquarius ascendant. Okay, if you're an Aquarius ascendant, then you're okay, it will be in your 12th house. Yeah, very interesting. The sign of Capricorn will come in your 12th house. Your profession may be connected to foreign land. Maybe for work you may have to travel to a foreign land, either to a different country or to a different state altogether within your same country, where the culture is different. That is also connected to be foreign in Bhrigunandinari. So you go to a foreign land, and even in Vedic astrology for that matter. So you go to a foreign land, and there you will do some work, or maybe your profession involves a lot of foreign transactions. You deal with people who are foreigners. You need to make a lot of foreign transactions. That's very good. Again, your profession could be connected to the occult knowledge again, because 12th house is also the house of spiritual knowledge. Occult knowledge is spiritual knowledge. Yes, it is the house of spirituality. 12th house. 12th house is also the house of spiritual knowledge, and occult knowledge is also, after all, spiritual knowledge. So it could be connected to any occult field. It could be connected to psychology. It could be connected to, as I told you, foreign land, foreign transactions. It could be connected to your profession, could be connected to meditation, yoga. Why not? Then you will get good results. Okay, and for your profession you may have to travel to a foreign land. this can happen. Otherwise you may encounter loss in your profession, friends. Yeah, encounter loss, sudden loss and all. Your profession can be connected to hospitals, as I told you. 12th house is also the house of hospital, even prison. Yeah, all right. Now let's, any kind of asylum, whatever. Yes, okay. Now let's go to I think the last ascendant, Pisces ascendant. Okay, now if you're a Pisces ascendant, then your Capricorn sign, wow, interesting, it will come to the 11th house. Wow, the 11th house of gains. 11th house of gains, I mean, you will gain a lot from your profession. You will gain a lot. You will gain money, reputation, success, why not, name and fame. You can gain if your Saturn, 10th lord and ascendant lord are more or less, and ascendant they're more or less okay and good in the chart, then definitely you will gain a lot from your profession. It could be the gain of money, it could be the gain of name, fame, reputation, it could be the gaining people, more and more friends in your life, gaining the support of your even family members, even your spouse. You will gain a lot because of your profession. This can definitely happen if you are a Pisces ascendant, and you will work. What will motivate you to work? You will work because you really want to gain from it. You want to gain something from it. If you're a Pisces ascendant, for you work because you want results. You're very result driven about, as when it comes to your profession, you're very result oriented. You want results, you want to gain from your profession. Yes, and your profession may enable you to make friends. Your social circle may expand. Yes, and many people who belong to your social circle, they may be connected to your profession. This can also happen. People who are in your social circle, they may somehow be connected to your profession, or they may support you in your professions. Anything could happen. So friends, that was my take on how we can read a blank chart. Yes, even without knowing where the planets are, even just from a blank chart, just by knowing what is your ascendant, we can see so many things about your profession. Do let me know in the comment box, how do you feel about whatever I have told you today. Now quickly I'll show you a few charts before I wind up. Okay friends? Okay friends, now friends, this is the chart of an Aries ascendant. It's written Mesh Lagna. So Mesh Lagna means Aries, okay, and Lagna is ascendant. All right. Anyway friends, in astrology you should know languages. If you know languages also, you can be a very good astrologer. Right. So here it's written like that. So anyway, so in this chart you can see the Aries ascendant and like the Capricorn sign is coming in the 10th house. Yes friends, you can see that. So such a person, as I told you, will be very methodical, will be very work oriented. And this is not a blank chart because the planets are also there, but just even if we don't look at the planets, we just by looking at the ascendant, because it's Aries ascendant and Capricorn sign is in the 10th house, we can say that such a person will be very methodical, work oriented, will be very serious about work. They will want recognition, name, fame from their work. All right. They may also want to gain power and authority. Now let's go to this next chart. This is the chart of a Virgo ascendant. Okay, Kanya is again Virgo, Lagna is ascendant, and Kundli, as you know, is birth chart. So this is the chart of a Virgo ascendant, and Virgo ascendant, you can see that Capricorn sign is coming, it's coming to the 5th house. So this Virgo ascendant people, they derive happiness because 5th house is the house of happiness, joy. All right. So they derive a lot of joy and happiness from their work, and they will also, 5th house is also the house of name and fame. So definitely they can get name and fame because of their work. They can definitely be known for their work, and definitely they can become fortunate also because of their profession. They should use their knowledge in their profession. That's very important, as I can see. So yeah, so friends, all these things we can decode. If Capricorn sign is in the 5th house, so 5th house, they will also love their profession. Whatever work they do, they will not look upon their work as burden. They will really enjoy doing their work. So this is how, even if we don't look at the planets, just by looking at the ascendant sign and the Capricorn sign, we can say so many things about the profession. So that's all I wanted to say today, friends. See you next time. Take care. Bye. Hope you liked the video today.